Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. Today I'll be teaching you 2 ways of sewing a perfect placket, and it's very easy to follow and understand. So please, if this is what you like to learn, keep on watching. So if you are new to my channel, you are welcome. Please do me a favor by subscribing to my channel and also hit on the notification bell to be part of this amazing family. And I'd like to thank all my returning subscribers for always coming back to watch my video. I appreciate you. Thank you. So let's get right into the video. So to sew this placket, you can sew it on your dress or your blouse. I'm using this for just illustration. So we are going to draft the front bodice pattern. We only need the front bodice. So let's get started. So I'm taking 3 inches for the neck width and then 3 inches for the neck depth. It's a standard measurement. So I'm taking 7 inches for the shoulder, 40 inches divided by 2, 7. Then I'm coming down 7.5 inches. Then I'll be connecting it to the neck width here. Then I'll create the neckline. So I'm using my curve ruler. So this is our neckline. So on the shoulder line, I'll be coming down by 7 inches for the armhole depth. And it's also the armhole line. And I will draw a straight line with my ruler. And I'll stand the line to the side. So I have a full tutorial on how to draft a basic bodice pattern. I'll be leaving the link down below. So to create the armhole curve, on this line, find the midpoint. 3.5 inches is for the midpoint. Then because we are creating the front bodice pattern, we are coming in by 1/2 inch. So I'll get my straight ruler. I connect. Let me extend the line here. So now I'm creating the front armhole curve. So on this 1/2 inch, I'll be creating the front armhole curve. So this is it. So now I will be cutting it out. So this is our basic front bodice pattern, as you can see. So now on the center of the bodice, I'll be coming down by 6 inches for the placket. So now we are creating the placket for the front. And then draw a straight line. So this is the first method we are starting with. So I'll notch the neckline here so that when I'm fixing the placket, I'll know this is the center of the front line. So this is the 2 plackets I cut. Let me give you the measurements. They all measure the same. I cut 9 inches for the length, and the width is, let's say, 4.5 inches for the width. And I iron interfacing inside, as you can see. Then I folded the edges with 1/2 inch. Then I fold it again and then iron it equal just to get this edge. So what I will be doing next is to place the 2 plackets together. You see this open part? I put one open part here, and then the opposite side is the next one. This one is the open one on this side. The down one is closed, and then this side is open. So you place the 2 on top of each other like this, and also pin it so that it will not be moving around. So what I'm going to do next is to mark about 1.5 inch down. Then I connect the line like this. Then on the upper side, I'll just find the midpoint here so that I can align it with this notch here. Where I marked is going to be on this line. So this is it. This is the midpoint. It will be like this. This line, this 1.5 inch that I marked, I'm going to turn it like so. Make sure that the center of this is on this line. And this line here, this 1.5 inch, have to be on this 6 inches line I marked. So like so. So all is 9 inches. I'm left with 7.5 inches. because we are going to trim off after we finish sewing. So this is it. As you can see, it's on the line. Make sure that it's on this line. So I'm going to pin it. So I'll go and sew this and come back and show you the next thing to do. So I'm done sewing this onto the top. So after sewing on top of this, I'll be coming up by 1 inch from the end of the stitch. Then where I end the stitch here, I'll draw a line to meet the end of the stitch here like so, and then also to the end of the stitch here. So what I'm going to do now is to cut open this line I marked here. So I get to the 1 inch I mark, then I cut it to the end of the stitch here and also to the end of the stitch here. You see, now I cut it. So the next thing to do is to turn this inside like this and placing this down one inside here, and then after I place this one to like so. You see, so what I'm going to do now is to turn it like this, cut the excess here. So now I'll take it to my machine. First of all, I'll sew this side inward, as you can see, inward like so, and then after I'll sew this side also inward like so, and then I'll take it to my machine and sew on this line and also sew on this line to hold them together. Then I sew on the edge here like so, and come back and show you the finishing look for the first tip. So guys, after sewing this is how it looks. You see how our placket is very beautiful and nice. So this is the inside, this is the down one, and this is the upper one. So the next thing to do is to cut the excess. So I'll just mark it with this. So this is it. So our placket is ready. This is it. See how beautiful it looks. So you can go ahead and then fix your button on it, and if you want to fix collar around the neck, you fix it, or you just conceal the edges with bias. And the button is inside. This is how it will look. That's one thing I forgot. You see, you have to cut this excess where I stitch it. So we are finished with the first method. Now we are going straight to the second method. I've already drafted the second method down. So this is our front bodice. So it's the same method we are going to use, but it's a little bit different. So if sewing your own, you can choose any method you like among the two. So please, I have more of these designs and they will be coming out soon. So this is the placket. This is how I cut it. I iron interfacing, but I'm short of the white interfacing, so I iron the black interfacing on it. And it measures 7.5 inches by 7 inches. So what we are going to do is to put the placket aside, and then we are going to mark 6 inches here. We draw a straight line. So now this is our middle part. These are center fronts. So what to do next is to find the midpoint of this placket. The length is 7.5 inches. The width is 7 inches. So I'm going to fold it in half and then notch the middle part. So the wrong side will be facing up like so. So what we are going to do now is to draw a straight line in the middle here, and the straight line we are going to measure 6 inches, and I'm going to draw a straight line. Now I'm going to hold it with pin. So this is the good side of the bodice, and then this is the wrong side facing up, and the good side of this is facing the good side of the bodice. So now on this side we are going to be marking 0.6 inches. So I'm going to mark 0.6 inches up to this line, and I'm going to mark on the opposite line the same 0.6 inches. So I'm going to draw a straight line. Now connect the down like so. The next thing to do is to come up by 0.6 inches again, or you can come back with 0.75 inches. I mark is 0.75 here. Then I'm going to be connecting it to this end and from here to this end. So what I'm going to do now is to take to my machine and then run a stitch from this end all the way here, come to the bottom part of this line, and then also sew on the opposite line, and then come back and show you the next step. So guys, after sewing, this is how it looks like. So the next thing I'll be doing now is to open the center line. I'm going to cut it up to this end here, and then cut it in here, and then from here cut it in here. You see how it look? So what you do next is to fold your placket inside now. I'm going to take this, so I'm going to fold it on one side of the opening like so, and then I take the other side and also fold it at the edge of the opening like so. Hope you understand what I'm doing. So let me just pin it so that you can get more understanding. So I fold it like this, in half like this, and on this side, on the edge, I fold this also like this. So what I'm going to do now is to fold this inward like this, and then fold also this inward. You see how I look here. Fold also this inward. I turn it to the back now. So I'll now take it to my machine. I ready to wear like so. Run a stitch like this. I run on the edges. Come to the down parts. Run the stitch across the down, and then take it also to the end, and then come and show you the finishing look of this one. So you choose which method you like. So guys, this is the end of our second method. So this is it. You see how beautiful it looks. So what you have to do is to overlock the edges with your serger. So I'll just trim a little bit off. So you can just overlock it. This is the down part. This is where I cut. You see, you can go ahead and add your buttons like so. This is our second method. So this is the two different methods of sewing the plackets. If you find this method helpful, you can go ahead and use this method. If you find also the first method helpful, you can go ahead and do so. So please, if you find this tutorial helpful and useful, please don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up, share to your friends, your family. Also comment, please. Your comments means a lot to me. Comment so that YouTube will know that I'm doing well. So thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.